So what do you think about the warehouse series so far?
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
So you've been a guest in the warehouse series, a couple videos. What do you think about the series so far?
They're very good videos. Funny.
What do you think about Cody always getting hurt?
Well, I wish that was make-believe, but he's very clumsy.
What do you think about the Lightning X Warehouse series?
Oh man, I love working here. We have a lot of fun with the videos, and everybody has a good time. It's good for the customer.
What do you think about the people say he's a star of the show, Cody?
Cody? He's pretty clumsy.
Hey, Nina, on this order right here.
Cody!
Oh, my knee.
And yeah, I wish we were making all that up, but there's a lot of hazards in that warehouse, and he's always hurting himself. It makes for a pretty entertaining experience to work with Cody. So what do you think about the Lightning X Warehouse series videos?
I think they're very good, very informative, help the customer a lot.
What do you think? How do you think Cody's doing in them?
That boy ain't right.
So what do you think of the warehouse series so far?
They're fun, you know, being the star of it and everything, you know, all the attention's on me, camera time is mainly me. It's pretty fun, you know, it helps the customers out, know what they're getting and stuff, and know how to do it and how a proper way to, you know, assemble the bag and all that.
How was it working with Andy?
He's my boss. Is he gonna say this? He's great. That's it. He's great.
Yeah, so we've been wanting to do another warehouse series video on one of our tactical MOLLE IFAK kits. We're just kind of waiting on Cody to hurt himself again. It really shouldn't take that long. Cool, was that like a wrap for my interview?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to get back to work. Alright, so this is our Lightning LXPB15 MOLLE IFAK pouch with the SMKP. It's a premium hemorrhage gunshot trauma kit.
Okay,
so,
hurry up. Hurry up.
Can I finish, please? Alright, so first and foremost, gotta have personal protection because Lord knows what kind of diseases this guy has.
I can count on one hand.
Alright, so let's start by getting our gloves on. Now this kit comes with 2 pairs of black nitrile gloves, and so that's gonna, you know, protect you in case you have any latex allergies or, you know, come with a guy like this who has a whole bunch of diseases probably. So
Again, hurry up.
we're gonna start out with Quick Clot 25 gram pouch. Now this is not your grandma and grandpa's Quick Clot. Back in the day, back when World War I and Civil War and all that, they had powder, and you just poured powder into the wound, and that was really bad once you got to the hospital because I had to literally like dig the powder out, and you'd end up losing the leg and all that stuff.
Whoa.
We'll get to that. That's next week's video. So what you're gonna do is well, first we need to cut your pants off, I guess.
That'd be a good start. Hurry up, please. Like, seriously. I'm not in pain at all.
Kit also comes with a pair of black handle trauma shears. I hope these weren't your nice jeans, buddy.
No, I hope, guess not.
They can be your shorty shorts now.
Now I look like a hit. Hey, you better watch it.
Wow, look at that wing.
Here, watch how high.
Short, buddy. Alright, so we're going to take our Quick Clot 25 gram pouch, and what you can do, you can either put this on, I'm sorry, did that hurt? You can put this on the wound and pack it or wrap it. In this situation, like a gunshot wound or a big knife opening, we're going to just pack it on the wound and apply pressure. Now, if for some reason this doesn't stop the bleed, or you just want to keep some pressure on it, one of the coolest things we have in this kit is called an Israeli bandage. As you can guess, it was developed by the Israeli military. It comes vacuum packed. So what you're going to want to do is tear open the top here. Now, one cool thing you can do is keep this package, because if you're in a really emergency situation, you can tear the package open and use it as an occlusive dressing, like for a sucking chest wound. But what you have here with this Israeli bandage is, you'll notice, this is like a trauma pad, all right? And you see this little plastic piece on the top is called a pressure bar. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the trauma pad and you're going to apply it directly to the wound, and you're going to wrap around.
Try not to move much.
And tuck the bandage into this pressure bar, and then you're going to literally just reverse, okay? And what that does, you want this pressure bar to hold pressure down right on top of the trauma pad and on top of the wound, so that's going to keep it from bleeding. And then you're going to wrap it around the other way, all the way around. And once you get to the end of the dressing, you're going to see these little hooks here. And what you do with that, so once you've got tension pulled pretty tight, you just tuck this hook into either side of the Israeli bandage, and it holds it into place. So let's say maybe your patient is still bleeding after the quick clot and the Israeli bandage. So in extreme situations, you can use what we call a combat application tourniquet, or a CAT for short. Now, we only use North American brand CAT tourniquets. There's a lot of cheapos and knockouts out there you'll see on eBay and stuff. And I know with a budget it's really tempting to save some money and get the cheap ones, but we've heard tons of horror stories in the field about these things failing and breaking, and a lot of times this little bar heel will break, and if you're in a life and death situation, you definitely don't want to risk your tourniquet failing.
Hey, you're killing me. Can you wrap this up? Come on.
Oh yeah, our patient's bleeding to death at any time. So what you're going to do here is unwrap it. You're going to apply it proximal from the wound. Pull it through this little buckle here. You're going to pull pressure tight. Wrap it back around. And this little plastic piece here is called a windlass. And what you're going to do is turn it clockwise until the bleeding stops.
Come down, Hercules. God bless.
Tuck it in there. You're going to make sure that the bleeding stops. You'll take a distal pulse. If you still have bleeding, or if you still have a distal pulse, you'll retighten it. And once you've gotten that, tighten it. And there's a little gray piece on top here that says time on it. I think this is where you're supposed to autograph it, just to let people know, who put the tourniquet on or whatever.
It's the time you do it, not an autograph.
Oh, all right. Well, next we're going to talk about how to do lower leg amputation in the field.
Whoa.
And,
I don't think we need that for that.
well, speaking of time, we're actually out of time for that this week, so maybe we'll do that next week. Is that cool?
No.
All right, so check back next week for another episode of the Lightning X Warehouse series, and go to gearbags.com to check out the LXPB15 with our premium hemorrhage trauma kit, or several other of our IFAK kits. Gearbags.com. See you next week.
Tiffany, he's doing your leg next week. He ain't doing mine. God, I can't stand up.
Action.
So 30 purple, right?
Action.
Take that. Oh, dadgum, Andy. Hey, Matt, I need a J kit.
Incoming! Oh!
I wasn't looking. Oh, I wasn't looking. Give me a nice pack.